Sigmund Freud once said, one must forgive one's enemies, but not until they've been hanged. Forgiveness is hard. It's like hard like granite or a rock or something hard. I mean, I knew this guy who knew a guy who had this cousin who knew a guy who made a video who talked about this guy who knew a guy. And in this video, he talked about this friend who had a friend who was a cousin of a friend. And he had these golf balls, and he'd keep them in this glove compartment. And on his commute to work, he'd, you know, if someone cut him off or something, he'd pull in front of them. And he'd reach into the glove compartment and open his sunroof and begin to throw these golf balls out his sunroof, hoping they'd hit the other guy's car. I mean, it was like he was bent on vengeance, and we all laugh, but we all have golf balls of some sort. I mean, maybe it's just 1 or 2 or 3 golf balls, but we have golf balls in our glove compartment, and when something happens, we reach for these golf balls and begin to throw them. It's like forgiveness. I mean, what is forgiveness? It's kind of this thing that's, it's like hard. I mean, you know, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there, not a dog-forgive-dog world. I mean, like, say your dog is chasing your neighbor's cat. I mean, he doesn't stop and go into the house and apologize to the cat's brother, you know, for chasing his sibling, does he? Or in the sea, a shark eats a dolphin. He doesn't swim by the local dolphin colony and apologize for eating one of their friends or family. No, I mean, forgiveness is not natural. Forgiveness is hard. You know that in the book of Matthew, Jesus is talking to his disciples, and Peter approaches him and says, Lord, how many times should I forgive my brother or sister if he sins against me, if he hurts me? 7 maybe? And Jesus, he kind of looks at Peter and he's like, no, not 7. It's 70 times 7. I mean, think about that. That's like if someone did you wrong or sinned against you 1 time each week for the next 9 years. 9 years. And Jesus is saying, forgive. Or if someone did something wrong to you every other day and for the next 2 years. And Jesus is saying, forgive. I mean, that's 490 times. And I'm sure Jesus isn't like trying to give the disciples a math lesson here. I mean, really. But I mean, the idea of like, there is no limit. I mean, how crazy is that? You know, a guy by the name of Dr. Lewis Smedes says 4 things happen when we choose to forgive. The first thing that happens is you surrender your right to get even. I mean, think about that. It's like when someone steals your pen off your desk and instead of wishing some doomsday virus on their computer or putting super glue on their keyboard, I mean, you know, you give up your right for vengeance. You surrender that I'm the victim here mentality. You know, and instead of taking thumbtacks and putting them under their padded chair or sawing one of the legs off their chair, or instead of like locking them out of the office, or maybe plugging their computer into the wrong outlet, or switching the 110 and 220 voltage. The second thing that happens, he says, is you give your enemies humanity back. It's like instead of referring to that guy when it comes to your mind that stole your pen as a dirty dog or a rotten pile of molding pus or a poopy head or a little stinky shenanigan. I mean, you refer to that guy as, oh yeah, that guy. I mean, he's a real person now. He's not just some inanimate object, you know, that rotting pile of mold that's growing under your pile of dirty laundry in the corner of your room. It's not like, you know, the great green gob of greasy, grimy gopher guts. You know, it's like you actually refer to this person as a person. I mean, you really give their humanity back. The third thing that happens is he says you get the freedom to wish that person well. So instead of like raining down insane curses or like hoping that the person falls off their bike or crashes into a tree, you know, now when that person comes to mind that stole your pen off your desk, you hope they find thousands of pens, hundreds of thousands of pens coming out of their pockets, and they find pens in their drawers and pens at work and at home and on the road, and pens in their bed and bathroom, and pens everywhere. I mean, not just blue pens, but like green pens and black pens and orange pens and red pens. And not just pens, but like markers and yeah, it's like that. The last thing he says happens is he says you are willing to be open to whatever God wills, even if that means buying a whole nother box of pens for that person that stole that one pen off your desk. I mean, think about that. It's like almost doing good to the person that did you wrong. It goes against everything inside us. So what about the person that doesn't apologize or doesn't ask for forgiveness? Should I forgive them too? I mean, many people ask this question, but I mean, really? What does the Bible say? What does Jesus say? Yes. So may you find forgiveness for the people that stole your pen, for the people that cut you off, for the people that you want to throw golf balls at. May you realize that people that do you wrong are human. So may you find forgiveness at the office, at home, at school.